In 2005, I had a DUI, and that kind of ended everything. I lost that within that one evening. I ended up losing my job, career, my family, my marriage, my home. All of those things had taken effect. When I came to Harvest Farm, I was just broken around, everything in my life. But most importantly, I felt a failure. As a son, a father, and a husband, but really as a father. And I didn't want Christian to grow up fatherless and have someone keep repeating this cycle throughout his whole life.
When I would come up to the farm, and the positive outcomes would be whenever we would go around and hang out with the animals, and I would help out just because it was a fun experience since I was so little. I started to work on a relationship basically when I was a freshman in high school. When I started playing basketball, he would come to my games and he would try to be involved with my life, and I realized that, and so I started to reach out and do stuff with him more and more.
I think if I just would have went somewhere and been out in 30 to 60 days and been like, hey, I'm back, it might have not been as well received. This gave me opportunity to, for him to be away, for me to be away, for him to come back on visitation and stuff like that and see me progressing and doing better. You have Harvest Farm, and it's a built-in buffer for families to talk. You have animals, you have space, you can kind of walk and talk and start to rebuild that relationship. And I think that was a key for me.
I remember when things changed. We went to get ice cream one night. He sat down and he has a necklace. It has the sobriety date on it, and it has the letter C for Christian on it. And so he gave that to me and we talked about it. He helped me understand it all. It basically made me feel like my dad was actually trying to do better and wanted to have a relationship, because for him to come out and say that showed me that he was trying to actually care and be there for me.
The work that our guys do at Harvest Farm takes a long time to do. And the outcome of it is so impactful for not just those individuals, but for the families and churches and the communities that those individuals go out from Harvest Farm to and start to invest themselves into. At Harvest Farm, they have an entire year in order to sort out all the multifaceted aspects of their life. Career development, financial difficulties, most importantly, relational difficulties. We provide a kind of surrogate family for them, where we care for them, where we forge that relationship with them, and they forge those relationships with the other guys that are in the program. And the purpose of that is to restore trust in themselves.
One of the most impactful things of going through the program is relationships developed with the other men that you're going through the program with. You kind of have this camaraderie. You can come from different backgrounds and different, socioeconomic statuses, but you're all here kind of for that same reason. So building those relationships with people with a kind of common goal was very crucial. And then those relationships you build with staff. Those carried me through to coming back to work for Denver Rescue Mission and wanting to give back.
When Eric came to work at Harvest Farm, it was an incredible thing to watch, to see this person that I had brought into the program and to see what his goals were, and to see that these goals were now being lived out right in front of me in the place that I was working with him.
When my dad came back up here to the farm to help people, it made me realize he was trying to do better, and so it made me want to rebuild a relationship with him and make sure he doesn't go down the same path as last time.
Investing in Harvest Farm New Life program for that year, you're investing not in just Eric's sobriety, you're investing in Christian's, in his future. And it's not just me. You're investing in a family, you're investing in others, you're investing to break that cycle of addiction. So there's so much more to it than just that sobriety. It's a chance to heal, it's repairing relationships, it's just having someone become a productive member of society and to repair that relationship so Christian can go on and be happy and healed from those, what I had put him through as an alcoholic.
Recovery is possible. People like Eric show an example that even in desperate situations, men can heal and become the fathers, sons, brothers, co-workers that they really want to be.